Hello guys, Silver Player 22 here, bringing you another Silver Squad Builders battle. Today we're going to be doing the Liga Adelante, and before we do, I just need to tell you a couple of things. The first thing is that the strikers got cut off a little bit on this video. You'll be able to see who they are, but the end of the video got a little bit corrupt, so I had to cut it out, but you can still see who they are. And also, each player is going to say that they played 7, because in the first minute of the first game I played, I got kicked out by EA Sports, which was annoying. That's happening a little bit to me at the minute. Anyway, the first player is the keeper, Ivan Kaula or something. He is very solid. The first inform in the team. Obviously, I'm only allowed 3 in each team, and each team has to be 3-5-2 in this series. Bocanegra is just transferred, and he is going for random prices. He is a very solid centre-back. I saw one going with an actual bid of 150 grand on him. I don't know what people are doing, but Catala is my second centre-back. He's very pacey. He's got good heading. He's scored a goal for me. He's a very solid centre-back. I enjoyed using him. The next centre-back is the Argentinian. He's called Masaccio. I'm going to go with that. He's kind of slow-ish. Felt a little bit slower in game than he did on card. But yeah, he's not too bad. I didn't hate using him. Casemiro. Now this guy is a tank. Look at those stats. All of his stats over 60. Then 74 defending plus 82 heading. How can he be a silver? He's only a 72 silver. He's so good. Colsler, he's got very low pace, but he's a good, well-rounded player. Now, the player I'd probably, relate him to, he's probably Engelar. He's smaller than Engelar, but he felt a lot like him. The first superstar of the team, Jesse Rodriguez in form. A lot of people don't like the inform, but I loved him. I thought he was really good. He only got 1 goal for me, but he got a lot of assists. He assisted, nearly, probably about 10 goals, I would reckon. Delafeu, obviously, I think he's probably the best silver on the game. Who do you think is the best silver on the game? Tell me in the comments below. But this guy is amazing. 93 pace, 88 dribbling, 75 shooting. 88 dribbling on his own will be enough to make him an absolute star for me. But he's just so good. Jonathan Pereira is a beast. He's the Villarreal version instead of the Real Betis version. But yeah, he's a really good player. And then obviously you can see the 2 strikers here. It's Uche and that Argentinian, I think he's called, well, the commentators call him Raul. Now, I don't know how that works, because it doesn't look like he should be called Raul, but that's what the commentators call him, so that's what I'm going to call him. Right, let's start by saying about the strikers. The 2 strikers are class. They both got 7 goals for me in the 6 games. A lot of that, I must admit, is fed off the 2 wingers who are just insane. But Uche is a really good player. If you've never tried Uche, because he's in a bit of a weird league, get him tried. He is so good. He's got incredible heading, pace, he's shooting. Everything about him is pretty decent. And Raul, that's what I'm going to stick with calling him, he is very solid as well. He's got really, really good dribbling, 4-star skills. He's a really good player. I really enjoyed using him. You can pick him up for under a K. Definitely get him having a try. Jonathan Pereira, he was also very good. Now, there is probably other options you could use as cam. Maybe if I was going to do it again, I'd pick someone who's a tiny bit slower but better at passing, because Jonathan Pereira, he felt like an extra striker, but I kind of needed him to pass a bit more sometimes. And let's go to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper was class. He saved the defence a lot. The defence on this team were kind of hit and miss. Some of the time I'd keep a clean sheet, some of the time I genuinely conceded 5 goals in one game, which was ridiculous. It was against the team, he had a bronze player up front. It was actually the Leon guy, I always forget what his name is it Benatia or something like that, but he is a good player. And yeah, the CDMs helped out the centre-backs as well. The centre-backs were kind of the weak point of the team for me, but the CDMs did a good job. And then obviously the wingers. Now, the wingers are what everyone wants to talk about. Jesse Rodriguez and Delafeu, they are insane. Delafeu is probably, for me, the best silver on the game. He's gone to Everton now. He is going to be a superstar of the future. There's no doubt in my mind of that. Has anyone seen the gaff of where Everton have given him the wrong name on his kit? That's just hilarious. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. But this team were just ridiculous. As you can see, the score system here for this series, you can read it there. And this team maybe came in a little bit lower than I would have liked them to. They came in at 5th. I think on fun factor they should have come a lot higher than that, but obviously this system is more about finding out which teams sort of can grind out results, can get decent wins. They got 25 goals, which is actually the 4th highest amount, which is good. Delafeu and Jesse Rodriguez are totally thanked for that. But anyway, guys, did you enjoy this video? And which is your favourite player from the Liga Adelante? And also, what league would you like me to do next? Cheers.